Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome back to our island, friends. We are doing something really exciting today. Uh, Yesterday, we found some diamonds, and after we found the diamonds, I realized we had enough to make a pickaxe and an enchanting table. So, we whoops, are going to actually make our enchanting table. Do I have... I think I need a book. Do I have a book? I have a book. So we're gonna get our enchanting table made now. I don't know if necessarily we're going to be able to really get any enchantments, because I don't have really hardly any books. I have 2 books. I have 3 leather, and I have plenty of paper, and we have plenty of sugarcane. But yeah, we don't have quite enough to really set up any enchanting. Which is a bit of a bummer. Because I think it would be nice to actually get some higher level enchants, but I mean, we also only have 6 levels. But I think, just for the sake of not having nothing, let's see, protection, projectile protection, we're gonna just do some really low level enchants. It looks like these are all protection. Yeah, they're all protection. We'll go ahead and do that's both protection 1. Yeah, we're just gonna get some protection. Projectile protection. Okay, yes. Protection 1. Really? More projectile protection? We need projectile protection. And then feather falling. Okay, hold on. Where's my fishing rod? Fishing rod. Where's my good fishing rod? Oh, here. I forgot. Forgot I did that. Yeah, feather falling, I have a tendency to fall off of stuff and fall in holes. So feather falling is definitely something that we want. And I think I just need a little bit more. Level requirement 6. Okay. Well, that might take a little more time. I think I had some stuff in the furnaces, actually, so I'll grab... Yeah, I had bricks in the furnace. Okay, we'll catch whatever hooks on our line next. And see how high up on leveling collecting the stuff out of the furnace gets us. Okay. To 4. To 5. To 6, yes. Okay. And we should also get these smelting. Where's our fuel? I thought I'd made kelp blocks. Or I thought I'd made more kelp blocks. Did I only make the handful of them? Yeah, I must have only made just as many as I needed. Well, we'll just we'll just use coal. Okay. And feather falling. So that's not like the best in the world, but it is way better than nothing. Keep accidentally casting with my rod. I'm gonna break it. Alright, so we have a little bit of armor. Now going into the nether the first time, I'm not bringing my good tools. That's just not happening. We'll bring some food. We'll bring these tools. Obviously, we'll bring a flint and steel. And I'm gonna try making a shield again. I am so bad at remembering to properly use a shield, and bad at remembering how to properly use a shield, but it's... I should at least try. So, we're gonna get our nether portal set up, and I was thinking, I kind of want to set it up maybe back in here, or maybe in here? Like, set it into... Set it into, like, maybe the wall over here. Somewhere, like, just a little bit, not really hidden, but not super close to the house. Just because they tend to be a little bit, they tend to be a little loud. What if we cleared up this area? Just have the portal and then where we have our mine kind of like right next to each other. I think that would be good. That seems solid to me. Let's see. Really? Huh. Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to actually make it, like, particularly tall. We only have the 14 obsidian. What should we make the corners out of? Should we just make the corners out of obsidian, too? Do we have enough for that? I think we do. But we could always make the corners out of something a little more fun, too. Let's take a look at the blocks we have. Ooh, I actually used the door for once. I could make the corners out of kelp blocks. That'd be funny. Bum, bum, bum. We have the pale oak. That'd be a cool contrast. The mangrove would actually kind of fit with like the colors of our house and stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking no. All right. Let's see. Right, because we only need that. Well, I may as well. We'll at least put sand back here. That's 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah, I think that's right for a portal. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're getting everything out of our inventory that we don't need. Okay, we have some torches. We should definitely bring a block to map our progress in case we get anywhere. I have sort of an absurd idea. I don't have any extra dirt. We're definitely gonna need to, like, just actively go mine some dirt. Oops. At some point. So, I know one of the better ways to map out the nether is to place torches on blocks facing the direction you need to go to get home, which is a fantastic method. But bamboo grows ridiculously quickly. Yep, we're going to the nether. Yep, we should be back fairly soon. Yeah, we're just gonna check it out. We're not gonna go too far, hopefully. Yes, yep, what do you want me to bring you back? A souvenir. I don't know, okay. You know what, yes, I will find you a souvenir. Okay. Alright. Cream Puff wants a souvenir. What kind of souvenir do you get from the nether? Alright, we're bringing a shield. We're just popping in. We're just popping in and then popping right back out. You know, we're just gonna... I do not have any sticks. Okay. No, wrong. We're not even going to bring the iron pickaxe. It's a waste of iron. Alright. We're not even going to bring all of that dirt and bamboo either. We'll bring like half of it. Okay. We have food. Going into the nether without any armor on is definitely not a solid plan. Okay. There's our portal. Here we go. Okay, okay. Nether wastes. Let's see, there's a basalt delta over that way. More basalt. There's a baby piglin, which means there's big ones somewhere nearby. Honestly, overall, there's way worse places that we could have spawned in at. Why don't we grab a little quartz? That is a drop. I know piglins are not fans of portals. They'll stay away from them. Whew. I'm sweating a little just being in here. Alright, there's piglins over there. As long as they stay over there. We can grab our little bit of quartz. Alright, last piece. Okay. Alright, so feeling pretty good about this. Alright, back through we go. Honestly, feeling genuinely pretty good about that. Man, if I lose all that, I'm gonna be upset, aren't I? But... let's... where are those pants? Yeah. And those are blast protection, which is good. So we've got a little projectile protection, some regular protection, blast protection, and feather falling. I think we're not the most set up we could be, but we're not particularly bad off either. I don't think the compass is going to point us towards home if we bring it with. But I'll feel much more comfortable around the piglins if I have gold leggings on. Let's see. Let's bring some cobblestone and some wood. We're bringing bamboo, which is kind of funny. Okay. As far as, like, portal spawns, the Nether Wastes is not the best, but we could have done so much worse. Like, we're in a fairly protected area. Like, yeah, gas can spawn, but it's not... it's really not that bad. So we put that down. Alright. I wonder if we got lucky enough that there's a... I wonder if we got lucky enough that there's, like, a fortress nearby. I think we might be on some sort of, like, island, essentially. There's a lot of lava right here. Hearing a cast. Now, happy gas are the next thing. Where is it? I hear it. I don't see it. I don't want it to see me. Oh. Is that a... oh. Where? Where is it? I don't see it. I hear it. I don't see it. I don't like that. Okay. Well. Anyhow, there's a fortress right there. How do we get to it? I think we should just go right over there. Okay, cool. That's good. You guys are really loud. You know that? Okay. So, we got a chunk of fortress. Yeah, we're placing these probably a little too close together, but... whatever. Alright, so Cream Puff wants a souvenir. Well, Cream Puff, how about a blaze rod? Spoken too soon, maybe. Alright. We're gonna block that off. We're gonna dig up some netherrack. because we're gonna need it. I have no interest in taking chances in this fortress. Now, getting a blaze or two is gonna be hard enough by itself. We may as well grab this quartz while we're here. But a good... I tend to deal with the nether fortresses by blocking things off behind me as I go. Because the last thing we need is to get cornered by a wither skeleton as well. So I try to keep things a bit blocked off. I make spaces that are a little bit safer. Because blazes are hard to deal with by themselves. But yeah, getting cornered is no good. So we're gonna waste a little bit of netherrack. We're gonna waste all of our netherrack. We're gonna dig more. It's like cutting through butter. The only problem is that it does eat through pickaxes. Alright. There we go. Alright, making things easy to block off. Everything becomes a hallway. Now I heard a blaze, so there's gotta be one around here somewhere. Gotten actually a lot of quartz. This is not a great nether fortress so far. What if we head this way? I need to block up the lava. Okay, here we go. starting to... The zombified piglins are really... something. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Okay. So, ooh, this comes into a basalt delta. Alright, let's go up. Still not seeing a lot here. Does this just dead end? It does, okay. We go the other way and go down? Blazes. Alright, that is an open... Oh. Yep, alright, blazes. Right through the hole. Alright, if we want a blaze rod, we're gonna have to actually risk something here. Oh, or it disappeared. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a spawner. That's also a spawner. Okay. Spawner's a good thing, though. We're gonna make a small safe room. Yeah. Not seeing any treasure. Okay, but there's 2 blaze spawners, which is something. We're gonna have to get home after this. Right. Let's carefully gather some basalt. I'm sweating. This was a mistake. I make bad decisions, in case you haven't noticed. Alright, we're just gonna gather some basalt. We can use that as our kind of pathway thingy. I'd like blackstone. Okay. I haven't been placing down my bamboo. Okay, pickaxe is getting low. Alright, place that down. I know. Oh! Ooh. That's a sound. I shouldn't have come here without a bow. I'm realizing. Although I think that's closed off. Oh. Rude. Is that a regular freaking skeleton? Oh, that's a lot of blazes. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, this is bad. I'm surrounded. They're so loud. Okay, okay. We're turning this down. Music and sounds. Hostile creatures. That's slightly better. Shoot the blaze, please. Shoot the blaze. Okay. Skeleton's taken care of. Ow. Huh. This was a terrible plan. I hesitate to call it a plan. This was not a plan. This was a mistake. Well, I deserved that. I'm gonna run out of food. I want to get that room blocked off. Let's see, the problem is there's a spawner there. It's just gonna spawn more in. Fire protection would have been good. Who goes to the nether without fire protection, really? Or more food. Alright, we need to turn them down even more. They're too loud. Too loud. Yeah, and we have 15 minutes to get back home. Okay. Oh, that is open. I don't think they can get through up there, but I don't like the chances of that. Okay. We now have a larger space. We have wood, right? Okay. We might actually end up trapped down here. Okay. So I believe the spawner's right there. gosh, they're so loud. Okay. Okay. That's better. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Sir. Okay, well, he's out of the way, thank goodness. I wonder if they can hit me from here. Probably. Okay. I don't know how well that's blocked off, but it's one section. Oh, cheese and crackers. No, thank you. We're almost out of food. Okay. We will be able to find our way back here. Let's see here. Not that bamboo is the best building supply in the nether, but... wonder how you make a respawn anchor. Let's see. Right. That was dumb. Okay, we have a door. Okay. They're just coming out of the woodwork, huh? That means there's a hole at the top of that spawner. Heh. Alright, wood is no good. Wood is no good. Oh. I'm still trying. I'm still trying. We are surrounded. Honestly, I'm just gonna try and block off the spawner. Like, we're gonna make a break for it. We're gonna die. Oh, I should... yeah. So the shield's not gonna serve us either. Alright, we're gonna get up to full health. Alright. Did I leave my armor? I don't think I took my armor off. Oh, shit. Oh, that was an adventure. I mean, we could get back there. It wouldn't necessarily be that hard. But I think that would go about as well as our mining expeditions tend to. Alright. what I get for trying to get blaze rods the first thing in the nether. I wasn't doing too badly, though. I mean, it's just, there's 2 spawners right there. And I kind of got myself cornered. I guess I could have just left. Like, running away was an option that I just chose not to do. I'm sorry for that. That could not have actually been entertaining to watch me just panic for, like, several minutes. I wonder if you can bone meal moss in the nether. That sounds like a bad idea to try. You know what? Let's finish off the day by just doing some gardening. Yeah, it looks like all of our crops are ready to go. Let me grab a hoe. I'll get some tools made later. I'm like 90% sure I didn't take my armor off. I don't remember now. I don't think I did. I think I just lost all of my armor. There is the option of, like, trying to run through another fortress with nothing on to try and get my armor back from a bunch of blazes that are probably going to kill me before I even get close. I think I want just a few more potatoes. Alright, rooftop garden is replanted. I knew I was gonna die. I knew I was gonna die. I knew I was not gonna make it out. It would have been awesome to make it out with all of that, but like the chances were so low. The chances were so low. We have potatoes now, though. Hey, I still have my pants. Oh, gosh. Let's do a little fishing. We'll just do a little fishing. You know, actually, I think I have enough. I can. Where'd that other fishing rod go? We've got that one. That one. Let's see. Can we combine those? That's too expensive. That's even more expensive. What about... That only costs 2. Let's go ahead and we'll make another fishing rod. And we'll put it on the right one this time. We may as well fix up this one a little bit while we're at it. Wrong box. Alright, let's do a little fishing. Oh, I died so bad. At least all of that stuff is, like, stored. My armor's gone. I just enchanted that. I was too dumb to take it off. That's okay. It was only level 1 enchants. It was only iron armor. We can find more. Inevitably, we'll do more caving. We've got baked potatoes for food now, which, like, we're gonna have a much more reliable source of food. Because fishing is fine and all, but it's not nearly as fast as farming once you really get farming going. I want to see if there's a way to farm kelp. Like, I've seen designs for kelp farms, and I don't like any of them, if I'm being honest. Like, they're probably the most efficient way to do it, but I feel like there's got to be some way that is overall relatively simple that gets, like, decent results. I don't need everything to be as perfectly optimized as possible. I live alone with Cream Puff, and Cream Puff really doesn't ask for a whole lot. Cream Puff asked for a souvenir from the nether. Oh, we didn't get Cream Puff a souvenir. You know, we have a block of netherrack. Hey, Cream Puff. So, yeah, we died really badly. Yeah, to a blaze. Several blazes. We were surrounded by blazes. Yeah, we were there for a while. It's not great. I know you asked for a souvenir. This probably isn't the best souvenir, but I mean, we made a chest. We brought wood with us, and we made a chest. And we left everything else in the nether. So I will have a souvenir for you. But we got a block of netherrack, and I know I just said it in the middle of the water. Hold on, I forgot to. Well, so it stays lit on fire. It never goes out. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you can do the same thing with torches, but or a campfire. Hey, look, it's what I've got right now. I have better souvenirs once I can get back and kill all those blazes. Yeah. All right. No, sun's setting. It's time to go to bed. Your house? So I just got some bricks done up. So we should be able to get started on your house soon. Yeah. And then you'll have a much nicer place to live. Yeah. Alright. Good night, Cream Puff. Well, that was definitely an adventure. So, we went to the nether. We did get quartz, which is pretty cool. Very useful. We found another fortress. We tried to kill some blaze. I don't think we even actually killed a blaze. Not a single one. Oh, but thanks for watching. If you watched, give me a like, a subscribe, write me a comment. Let me know you liked the video somehow. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.